Welcome to TechBrothersIT. In this video, we are going to learn how to use custom column transformation to create new columns with the custom logic in DataFlow Gen2. So let me take you here and we are having one file sitting in Lakehouse and this is my sample file. So we have customer ID, first name, middle name, last name, region and country and some other columns. So we are going to go to our workspace here and then go to the DataFlow folder and then create a new item called the DataFlow Gen2. Now what we will be doing, we will be naming this the DataFlow DF and call the custom column because that's what we are going to demo today. So here we will click on get data and then use more here and then we are going to search for our fabric and Microsoft Fabric here and then a Lakehouse. If you have to create the connection, you can create new one and then you will be providing the name of a connection and the user that has the permission to that Lakehouse. In my case, I already have the connection created, so I'm going to hit next and then we will choose our file. So here is our workspace called sale workspace and then under that we are going to look for the lakehouse called the Tech Brothers Lakehouse. Under the Tech Brothers Lakehouse we have files folder and then we have a staging folder and that's where our file is sitting. So customer sample file. Select the file and then hit create and then we will see our data from that file. Okay, there you go, and you can see that our first row has column names. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to click here and then say use first row as headers. So after doing that, our data looks pretty good. We have all those customer ID, first name, middle name, last name and all that. In the next, what we want to do, I want to add some extra column, but I want to write that logic. So here is a, we will click on add columns and then we will go to the custom columns. First of all, I would like to create a full name and concatenating first name, middle name and last name. So for that one, I'm going to say full name here. That's the name of the column I would like to have. And the data type is going to be the text. And here I will write my expressions. So I said text dot combine, so list dot select and then first name, last middle name and you have a last name and then each underscore and then is equal to not null and then that will just take care with the blank value right there. Okay, so once you write this expression, it's going to concatenate all that different columns such as first name, last name and create this full name for us. So you can see that we are creating a first name, then middle name and then last name together. So we also skip the null and empty parts by using that expressions. Now think about another scenario. If I would like to create or get the email domain from the email, how I can do that. So I'm going to go to the custom column again and here I will say email domain and now I will select the type of that column and it's going to be text and then what I will be doing, I will be using this expression here. So text dot after delimiter email, so that's my column that I'm passing to this function here and then I'm separating by at the rate sign. So it's going to get me all the text after the delimiter in the email column. So this is the column we have here, email. So I will hit OK now and what's going to happen is going to create a new column that will have just an email domain. So see right here, so we have examples and here we have different examples here. Those are different domains and you can see right there domains are extracted. So think about another scenario where I will write get the sales tier, categorize sale by amount. So in this case, create a new column sales tier based on the range of the sale amount. I'm gonna provide some ranges here, so I'm gonna go ahead and say sales tier, and then what we will do, we will use the different columns and I'm going to paste my expressions. So I'm saying that if a sale amount column value is greater than or equal to 1000, then have the value high, else if sale amount is greater than equal to 500, then medium, else low. So follow these if else's and then generate me a new column called the sales tier and have the values in that high, medium or low depending upon the sale amount column. So I use the sale amount column from here. Now you can hit OK and now you are going to see the new column will be added and then you will see this values here. So very first one, sale amount is greater than 1000, it's $1,500, so that's why we have high. and now this is between 500 to 1000, so that's why we have a medium. And then we will go. I don't have actually anything low for the low, because all the values are above 500 and over there above 1000. So but you know the idea or how to create this different expressions in this column. So that's where you will be using custom column. And now let's go ahead and add destination here. We will say add data destination plus sign here warehouse, and then we will connect to our warehouse. If you need to create a new connection, you can do that. You just provide the name and the account that has permission to the warehouse, and you will be fine. In my case, I already have the account, so I'm going to use that one, and then we will go from there. So we are going to select our tech browser warehouse here, and then we will be providing the name of the table. So in this case, I'm going to create a new table called customer sample, but here I will say custom column. Okay, so that will be our name of the table, customer underscore custom column, and then we will select this. That's our warehouse. Provided the name of the table is going to be new table. Hit next, and then we will replace the values. If there are values, it's going to be new table, so every time it will create, it will replace the values. So save and save settings, and then what we are going to do, our data flow is saved, is called df custom column. Then I'm going to go to home here and save and run. But that will do, it will save the changes and also execute our data flow. So now I will go to monitor here, and I will be able to see my data flow is in progress right now. So it's running, and once that's done, and I will be going to the warehouse, and in the warehouse I should see that table. I'm going to refresh here and go to tables here, and then just expand these tables and wait for the data flow to be completed. Looks like it's still in progress, but you got the idea how you can write different expressions created to create the new columns in the data flow. And that will be very helpful to find those different calculations, because often we get into a situation where we have to perform some calculations from different columns and create new columns. So just let this complete, and I want to show you actually the output, so that would be nice to see in the warehouse. It's taken some time. Finally, our table is ready, and here you can see that we have a new table, customer underscore customer columns, and you can see that we customer ID and all those columns that we had it coming from the file. And these are the different three columns that we added, full name and email, and also sales tier here, and all those three columns are there. And now what we can do, we can go to the our destination, and here we can add destination, and you can load to the lake house or warehouse or maybe SQL DB, and that will be just depend upon your destination that you are using now. So this is how you will be using custom column, and I thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe my channel, and I will see you guys in next video.